Thank you so much for organizing this event and for
Yes.
the opportunity to speak and share my passionate and my passion and my message. And hello, powerful people, a few of you who are still here after 2.5 days or full days of this amazing event, and the information that you received, that you're willing still to stick around and listen to me talk about money. Money is a trigger for many people, and they often try to hide the maybe embarrassment or worries and anxiety that they feel about their current money situation and financial future. And I can also relate to all of this. When you try to figure out how you can pay, when you try to figure out how you can pay your rent or your mortgage, or maybe unexpected bill from your doctor or your plumber, or how to buy the car that you wanted to buy all these years, this is not living, this is surviving, okay? And so I would like to ask you to put in the chat, yes, if you know anyone in your life who is well off yet still struggles to get by, who is in the survival mode because of money. So put yes in the chat. Okay, I started to see yeses. And just 1 second, I will tell you when I need the next slide. I'm not ready yet. I just want to tell you that if you answered yes to this question, you're not alone. Recent CNBC poll showed that 63% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck right now. 63%, and half of them are six-figure earners. And while 63% of Americans are currently living paycheck to paycheck, many are now worried about safety of their money at the banks. Nobody cares about your money more than you do. Now more than ever before, you've got to be financially savvy so that you make better financial decisions. Money is a game, and you must know how to play it to win it, right? Everybody wants to be financially free, yet most don't know how to win the money game and lose it before they even start. Financial ignorance is very expensive. Ask me how I know this. And having money doesn't make you good with money. Many high earners are not free. Financial freedom doesn't happen by accident. When I work with clients, I use the MILLENaire method, my holistic system for becoming financially independent, to help them be financially savvy and have more money with less stress and less risk so that they can become financially independent. And today you will discover the 5 steps from my system to help you get control of your money and map your unique path to financial freedom faster and easier. So you can put the next slide, please. Put me in the chat if you want me to, put me in the chat if you want to be financially free. I want to see how many of you have this as a very, very important goal in their life. All right. Okay, so since you're listening to me right now, I want to tell you why you may even want to listen to me, right? So a little bit of
Yes.
my story.
Do you want me to go for the next slide?
No, not yet, not yet.
Yeah, please.
I will let you know. Thank you so much. So I was probably the least likely person to become financially free. Freedom was always my North Star. I escaped from the communist regime in the former Soviet Union, came to the United States with no money and no English. American dream life, then walk away from all of it. I left thought that since I have courage to and so here I was divorced, depressed, and financially broke. So I completely transformed my life. And now my mission is and easier. I see that someone cannot hear me. Is this sound okay? I mean,
No, now it's clear.
I will just carry on. Could you please put the next? You decide we. And to your GPS, and it provides you necessary steps called directions. The same approach applies to creating financial independence in your life. You've got to know what is your destination in this journey, in this financial journey. What do you want to create and what do you want to experience? Many people just wish to be wealthy and hope to make lots of money, but they're not clear about what exactly their best rich life looks like. You've got to use your imagination, which is a very powerful, which is a, please don't skip the slide yet. I will let you know. Thank you. You've got to use your imagination, which is a very powerful facility of your mind. Okay, so you cannot hear me.
Yeah, we are able to hear. Yeah.
You can hear? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me carry on with what we've got, right? So you've got to know how you want to feel. Very, very important. By the way, this picture that you see right now on the screen is the view from my villa in the south of France. I created this, right? I was not born into wealth. I knew what I want my best rich life look like, and I created this. So we're talking about living by design. just maybe take control over the screen myself. Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me? I need you to change the slide.
You want me to keep you as host, or
Yeah, I think I will control the slides because
yeah.
because it's not working. Hold on 1 second. Let me just.
Sure, I will make it. And now you are the host, and you can at the bottom of the screen you can click on the new share.
Yeah, I just clicked. Can you see my slides now?
I think now, yeah, maybe.
Not.
Yes, exactly. It's clear now. Yeah, please proceed.
Okay. Okay, so it's much better now. So the cost of skipping step 1 is living life with regrets. That's not fun. Okay, that's not fun. So step 2, you've got to condition yourself for financial success. You know, when I talk to people, quite often I hear attitude, your perceptions, your self-image.
I request you to please unmute. Unmute.
What happened?
Now it is perfect. Please.
Okay, can you see my slides or you don't see my slides?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Or else you can click on the share screen again and you can just,
yes,
just redo.
I will do
just
that.
redo. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so can you see my screen now?
Perfect.
All right, it's very interesting what is happening. You know, internet guides are not very cooperative today, right? So let's try one more time. So I was talking about step number 2. And step number 2, you've got to condition yourself for financial success. And like I said, I don't know what you heard, so let me just repeat that. Many people say that they have money problem, and I say money is not the problem. It's you, your beliefs, your money beliefs, your money habits, your perceptions, your self-image, right? Because we were born to be winners, and yet many people feel that, you know, the circumstances that they have will not allow them to be financially independent or to be successful. And I'm saying that many people are correct when they say that they're not worthy of wealth, because paraphrasing Einstein, you cannot solve problems with the same level of consciousness that created them. So you've got to condition yourself for financial success. Very important. So What is the cost of skipping step 2? Never feeling enough, not feeling wealthy, not feeling worthy of wealth. That's the cost of skipping step 2. So step number 3, you've got to map your money and automate its flow. When I work with my clients in my programs, we do something that I call money mapping. So basically, it's when we create 4 buckets and we tell money where they need to go, right? So the bucket number 1 is your lifetime expense. What is percentage of your income you want to put in your lifetime expenses? So the bucket number 2 is your long-term savings. Long-term savings, again, you decide how much, what percentage of your income you want to put into your long-term savings. And that meant to be for your emergency fund, for maybe down payment for the house, et cetera, right? Maybe buying a new boat, whatever you want. The third bucket is short-term savings money bucket. That's where you put money for maybe unexpected bills or vacation that you want to take with your family next year. Something like that, gifts, right? That's short-term money bucket. And the fourth money bucket is investment bucket. That's where you allocate money for long-term investments through your maybe IRA accounts, 401k accounts. Maybe you want to put money because you want to buy some income-producing properties, and maybe gold and silver, etc. Right? Whatever investments you want to make. So that's money mapping. The beauty of money mapping is that you tell money where to go instead of wondering what happened, where it went. Right? Very important. And once you allocate money into this 4 buckets using percentage of your income, then you can automate your money. Like, look, I live half a year in France, but all my bills, most of my bills are paid in the United States. So you automate the all right. It looks like you lost the screen again, so I will do this.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. So can you see my screen now?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay. So step number 4 is you've got to guesstimate your number, your financial freedom number. Guesstimate your financial freedom number. Most people think in terms of money, in terms of wealth. I just want to be wealthy. I just want not to worry about money. And these are emotional statements. They're not specific, right? You cannot create something that is very generic. When I work with a group of people who didn't believe that it was possible for them to be financially independent, what made the difference for them was calculating financial freedom number, which is unique for everybody, right? It's not one number fits all. And so once you calculate your financial freedom number, you know what is the amount that you've got to receive passively each month or every year to have all your bills covered. So it's like a foundation for your financial independence. Yes, you can have more than that, but this is specific, because when you just think about being wealthy, like how many planes and yachts and houses you want to have, it's very generic. Financial freedom number is specific because it allows you to calculate what is the amount of passive what is the amount of income you've got to receive passively to cover all your expenses, right? And that's a very important milestone on your journey to calculate this financial freedom number. And I just want to tell you that it was a interview with Susie Orman, right, personal development guru, when one of the podcast listeners asked her how much money he has to have in order to be financially independent. And her response was, well, probably 5, maybe 6 million, but most likely $6 million. And I can tell you that I disagree. If I heard these huge numbers before, I would probably be afraid even start. So this is not, you don't start with these big numbers, right? And it's very unique for everybody. And maybe for Susie Orman, it's $10 million. For many of us, like for example, for me, it was not this number. So just start where you are, calculate your specific financial freedom number, and if you want to be financially free, it has to be specific number that you going for, right? That you try to achieve. So moving on, step number 5, you've got to idea storm to calculate your financial freedom income so that you can fulfill your financial freedom number, right? And so the key words when you try to create financial freedom in your life is multiple sources of income. Never, ever rely on just one. Never know what may happen. So I suggest that you compile a list of potential sources of income that you want to develop in your life, right? That will become passive eventually. So this list will be different for different people. For some, it would be having stock market, receiving money from dividend paying stocks from the stock market. From others, it would be receiving rent from real estate investments. For some of you, it would be maybe income from buying a business or building your own business that you automate and it become passive, right? Or maybe writing books and receiving royalty. So it would be different sources, but it's very important that you have the list and then go over this list and say, okay, I have skills for this one. I don't have relevant skills for this one. I know that some of my clients, for example, came to me because they wanted to develop skills to be strategic real estate investors. Other clients come to me because they want to know how to be strategic investors in the stock market or cryptocurrencies, right? So some people build businesses and think how they can automate these businesses. So harder and harder and harder, and never be free. Like so many high earners make a lot of money, but they're not free. If they stop working, they're not free, right? They cannot receive passive income as soon as they stop working. So that's very, very important step as well. So like I said earlier, financial ignorance is very expensive, and financial independence doesn't happen by accident. Particular environment in where you live, like amount of your investable funds, Okay, so hold on 1 second. Let me just go through share screen again.
Yes, please. No need to worry.
You see my screen?
Take your time.
All
No
right,
need to
so
worry. Take your time.
yeah, so I'm just saying that we do what we can, right? Is what we've got today. So I was just saying that if you feel that you manage money, go to giftfrommillen.com and feel free to post this link in the chat, giftfrommillen.com, and download this beginner investor toolkit, which has 8 keys for you to do that. Speakwithmillen.com, speakwithmillen.com, and schedule this complimentary consultation with me. Never worry about money again, where we will talk about your particular you to be more clear in terms of your next best step on your journey. So again, this is limited to the first 8 of you. Speakwithmillen.com. Again, feel free to post it in the chat for people to see. Well, I can tell you that financial independence is possible for common people like you and me, right? I'm the message that I'm living my message. It's possible, but it's definitely easier and more, even though people have capacity to be financially independent, it doesn't mean that it will happen for them. And the probability gets higher when you work with someone, whether it's advisor or coach or a mentor, when you work with someone who achieved this and who can help you to make the adjustments and to notice what blind spots you may have. It will definitely be easier and more feasible for you to accomplish. So that's what I can tell you. And look, I was divorced, depressed, and broke. And yet now I'm financially independent for over 13 years. And that's a very good example of what is possible for you as well. So let's just review what you discovered today. So to map your path to financial independence, you've got to start with the end in mind. You've got to condition yourself for financial success. You've got to map your money and automate its flow. You've got to guesstimate your financial freedom number. And you've got to idea storm your financial freedom income and develop relevant skills. So, like I said earlier, financial freedom doesn't happen by accident. I was depressed, divorced, and broke, and now I'm financially independent for over 13 years. It always seems impossible until it's done, said Nelson Mandela, and it's so true. Thank you so much for your attention today. Thank you for being with me so patiently through all these ups and downs with the internet. I really appreciate your patience and your attention today. And thank you again. Have a wonderful day and wonderful rest of your attendance at this conference. And thank you again for organizing this. I really appreciate the opportunity.
First, we need to thank you for your patience as well. And are you able to see the screen now?
I can see my screen. Yes. Do you want me to stop sharing or?
Yeah. You can just stop sharing so that
Okay.
I can show the certification from the committee. And here it is.
Oh, thank you.
We will send an email for the same. And stay tuned.
Thank you.